First of all, I would like to thank you, the mercy of God, great virtue of holy teachers and masters, and kindness of transmitters, lecturers, temple hosts, and all of you to give me this opportunity to share the scripture from Holy Mother. This is the only one I have seen in the last 25 years. It did happen in our temple. So it's very, very, very unique from Holy Masters to come to talk to all of us. So let's talk about a little bit how it happened, because at that time I was in Taiwan too. Holy Teacher did request before 2001 Chinese New Year, they want to make sure more than 100 members attended the Dharma class. So everybody had to make a best effort to bring new members to the Dharma class. So 100 members, new members in the Dharma class. And the Holy Teacher said they're going to give us, the God going to give us one big present, a big gift. Then during the Dharma class, there's over 100 new members in the Dharma class. And Holy Teacher also make an announcement, said during the March 15th, we call the birthday. It's like the Mother's Nature Day of Spring observance. He said we need to bring 400 people to receive Tao before March 15th, lunar year. So it's on the April 8th. Before April 8th, they have to bring 400 people to receive Tao. Then there will be the one reunion with our Holy Mother. So they have 400 people receive Tao in almost over 2 months period. So a lot of people make all the efforts globally. It's not just Taiwan, USA, other countries. Everybody try to work together to bring 400 plus people to receive Tao in order to have this visitation from Holy Mother. Okay, so it's very, very unique. When the Holy Mother, okay, we're going to talk a little bit. When we talk about Holy Mother, what we call Huang is called the same name. Okay, I'm going to talk here. When we talk about God in temple, we call now Huang, or called Lao Mu, or called Spiritual Mother, or called Holy Mother. Okay, this the same name. Okay, so those are the same names. So you can see different name called in these scriptures, but these talk about same thing, same God. Okay, we only have one God. Okay, we only one God. God, but we call Lao Mu, call Huang Mu, call Spiritual Mother, call Holy Mother. It's the same thing, the same title. Okay, and this visitation from Holy Mother happened in 2001. So it's 2001 in April 8th. Okay, so usually there's 3 or 4 big days for Holy Mother in a year. So lunar year is March 15th, June 16th, June 15th, September 15th, and then December 15th. So it's between for the spring, summer, fall, and winter. Okay, so it's kind of 4 days, 4 big days for our Holy Mother. So I know each temple will prepare the fruits or the big event to take a vows and then pay the respect to our Holy Mother. Okay. So before the Holy Mother came down, okay, all the saints, Buddhas, deities, and generals, all the religion leaders, and all the Buddhas all came down together. So you can see this is very unique scriptures. It's a book there. There's a book printed in Chinese right now, but we did try to translate to English so everybody can see how preciousness of those kind of events. Very, very. It happened only once a while. Okay, it happened once in our 25 years when I'm in the temple. So I only see this once in our temple. So it's very unique. Okay, so we're going to start it. The Holy Scriptures, the 10 exhortations, or we call kind reminders of now Huang Mu, home teach, home later. So this is, it's kind of kind reminder, or you can say this is sometimes they're going to give us a little warning with care. So it's kind reminder, but it's in meantime, they try to send a message to all of us, to all of us. We are the son of God, of Lao Mu. So they try to give us a message there very, very clearly. So before the Lao Mu came down, let's all the Buddha came down first. So we're going to talk one by one, okay? This happened in Evokong, which is our temple in the other big temple in Taiwan. Okay, you can see that temple. Yeah, so some of you might go there, I have gone there before. Yeah, this is also a beautiful temple, okay, called Evokong, okay, which is in our Huai. Our unit is Huai. So right now we have about 15 units under Huai. Tongyi is one of them. We are Tongyi, Huai Tongyi. Okay, Tongyi is one name of our units. So we have about 15 units under Huai, under grand predecessors at this moment. Okay, but right now, the son of the grand predecessor, senior transmitter Han, is basically leading this group. Okay, so this is the temple. It's conducted. I know a lot of people from USA went to this reunion with Holy Mother. I think some senior members were there. I was pretty lucky at the moment I was there too. Okay, so interesting. So go through this kind of event. I've gone through this event. Yeah, very, very precious. First one, we're going to talk about who is coming down first. It's all 诸天神圣 in Chinese, but all saints, deities, sages, lords in different level of heaven. There's so many different levels in heaven. So they will come down first. They will give us some wisdom words first. Let's hear what they have to say. First thing, all those saints, sages, and deities talk about love is helping hands, reaching out in the mindset of one's helplessness. So when one person or even animals is helplessness. So with the Buddha love, we go to help them, reach out to them to help them. That's the love Buddha is talking about. Okay, so we need to have that kind of Buddha love for all of us as a cultivator. We need to have that. Next one, all these saints and sages talk about love is to sincerely give to others during their poverties, extreme poor states. So some people are struggle in their life financially or have hardships. Love is to sincerely give to others. We help them, we give to them, help them, okay? So especially right now, during the pandemic periods, a lot of people are in very, very challenged, very struggle stage. So we need to help. If we have abilities, donate money, food, clothes, anything we can do. That's the love from the Buddha too. Love is to appropriately comfort one who is lonely, especially someone's lonely. We need to comfort them, okay? We need to help them, especially to show our care, okay? Love is to give others good advice when they are uncertain, when they do not have confidence. We need to help them, especially in the Tao journey. A lot of people may not know what Tao is all about, may not know the details, what they have to do. They do not have confidence or they are uncertain about their journey. So we need to help them, give them some good advice, okay, to help them to cultivate, to receive Tao, to cultivate and propagate Tao with all of us. So that's the love, saints, sages, deities are talking about. Okay. Then usually when saints Buddha the channel in, right, they give some scriptures in the beginning. Okay, that's what they do. Okay, in Chinese, that's what they do. Then they start to report. They start to talk about who they are. Okay, who they are. Okay, we are the sages, deities. We are the saints, deities, sages, lords, deities of different levels of heaven. There's so many levels there, different levels of heaven. Most people talk about heaven. When human beings talk about heaven, we talk about temporary heaven, which is we can see that. But the Buddha talk about all the saints, sages, and Buddha talk about it. The heavens, that's absolute heaven, the absolute heaven. All those saints and sages and deities came down, even God came from absolute heaven. Okay, they are not coming from temporary heaven. That's big difference. So when we talk about heaven, we talk about a lot of time. A lot of people talk about temporary heaven. So a lot of saints are in temporary heaven, but they have to reincarnate after a few hundred years, could be 1,000 years. They have to reincarnate. But those saints Buddha in absolute heaven, they do not have to. So that's a big difference from temporary heaven to absolute heaven. But when we receive Tao, if we cultivate, propagate the Tao, and have now the virtues and merits, then we can go to absolute heaven. We are not go to the temporary heaven. So temporary heaven is for all the saints in temporary heavens, or for all those spirits. They have a lot of merits, but they did not receive Tao. So some people, for example, some people in this lifetime, they do so many good things, donate $1 billion to help all the people, all the sentient beings. They will go to if they don't receive Tao, they will go to the temporary heaven. Could be a saint in temporary heaven. But they will reincarnate. Maybe 300, 500 years later, they will come down again to reincarnate. Reincarnation means they have to birth, death, rebirth. It's a circle, it's a cycle. But when we receive Tao, we do a good thing, we will go to absolute heaven. And then we can bring, with the Tao, we can prove where they go to. Okay, how do we know where they go to? So in Tao, there's a channeling. That's what happened in this reunion. Again, all the saints, Buddhas, even our ancestors, they can channel through the medias to talk to all of us. This is what happened there. So we are I remember we are in a class. We are, at that moment, I was there too, for this visitation from all the saints, Buddha, and also from God. We follow Lao Mu to the Mandan world, means come to this temple, having arrived at the Evokong. That's the name of the temple. Okay, that's the one we saw in these pictures. This is Evokong. Okay, in here you can see that that's the name of the temple. Evokong temple. Okay, so good to know. We have two big temples in Taiwan. One is Tongyi Gong, which is our headquarters. Tongyi Temple. That's our Tongyi. That's the other big temple there. This is the other second big temple in. Behind the there's a front parking lot here. In the front, in the back, there's a big buildings. They have a kitchen and also the big building behind this building. So it's pretty big. Okay. Yeah, during the Dharma class, I remember during that class, you can have a second floor, first floor, or also in the back. Okay. Usually they have a Dharma class every year on the third day, fourth day of Lunar Chinese New Year. They will have every year. That's a fixed schedule every year. So when in the Chinese New Year, if you go to Taiwan, there's always Dharma class in this temple. Okay. We have paid obeisance to Lao Mu. Okay, so we talk about same name, Huang Mu, Lao Mu, spiritual mother, Holy Mother, and God, the same name. Okay, now everybody should remember that it's the same name. Okay, now we turn to you, worthies. They call all those saints, sages, deities, call us worthies. Are we worthies? So we have to ask ourselves. Okay, yeah. No, worthies means kind of noble person. You're very, you have a lot of virtues and merits, worthy. How are you all doing? So they ask us, okay? It's the Mother Nature Days of Spring Observance. So this is like birthday of Holy Mother. But Holy Mother, we 4 times a year we celebrate, okay? But Holy Mother, the God is eternal, okay? No birth, death, rebirth. So we all know that because spiritually that's a God, okay? Yeah, but we are all sons of God. We are the sons of God. We are the children of the God, okay? And we are the children of Holy Mother, okay? So Holy Mother is our spiritual mother, okay? Okay. In the human world today, we had our physical parents, physical parents, but the spiritual mother is in heaven. God give us the spirits. That our parents only give our physical body only. We congratulate Lao Mu. Everyone listen carefully. So they try to give us some advices too. Listen carefully, listen sincerely, and wait for us to speak a few words. They try to give us a few wisdom words. Yeah, Chinese. Heavenly Tao is spread widely. Heaven has granted mankind the opportunity to achieve enlightenment. So this is very special. If we were born more than 100 years ago, we will not receive Tao because at that time Tao was not available. But those 100 years, last 100 years, Tao is widely spread. Okay, so we haven't given all the people have opportunity. Whoever have affinities to receive Tao, to cultivate and propagate Tao. But when we receive Tao, we need to cultivate and propagate Tao to achieve enough merits and virtues. And also we know we can get enlightenment. Okay, that's probably most important thing, enlightenment. So all the patriarchs, old days, 1,000 years ago, everybody tried to get enlightenment. However, only one person at that time in old days can receive Tao, can get enlightenment. But today, if we are waiting to cultivate, waiting to propagate it out, and we know we have 3 treasures. We know we have to get rid of all the affinities, do not raise a single thought. We could get enlightenment in our lifetime. So that's at least Holy Teacher guarantee us, if we, after we receive Tao, cultivate and propagate Tao and have enough virtues and merits, Holy Teacher guarantee us we will be in heaven, in the absolute heaven for 10,800 years. 10,800 years. But after 10,800 years, it all depends on individuals' merits and virtues. How long we can stay there after that, it's dependent on all of us. But Holy Teacher wants us to practice, listen to the Buddha nature class, and also practice the Buddha nature exercise. Get rid of all the affinities, do not raise a single thought. Every day, Holy Teacher wants us to do 1 hour a day. I know it's not easy, but try to do as much as possible every day. When we have nothing to do, we can sit down, or we can stand, or we can lie down on the bed, close our eyes 80%, okay? Our tongue will touch the top, okay? And then close the eyes 80%, then get rid of order. Do not have any thought. Do not have any thoughts. So practice those exercise, this exercise every moment if we have it. Holy Teacher wants us to do 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day, no thought. Okay, so we need to do that every day. That's how Buddha is doing that every day. Okay, we need to do that too. The holy principles are being spread widely. Okay, so all the Tao principle, holy principle are being spread at this moment. We hope you watch these, cultivate, and practice sincerely. As a cultivator, the most important thing is the sincerity. Do we practice or cultivate sincerely? Sometimes we do, yeah, we have a class, we go, but our heart, our mind, are we sincere enough? Holy teacher always ask us. I remember I was in temple for many years. One time it was in a Dharma class, and the holy teacher told me separately, okay, privately. I hope you are even more determined, even more sincere. And I say, Jesus, I'm doing this every day already, but holy teacher want me to do more. What does that mean? What does that mean? From Buddha point of view, we all doing that every day, but we could do better. We have room for improvements. Sometimes we don't even know that. We have room for improvements. So the Buddha can see that, which area we can make progress, okay? So we need to keep improve ourselves, okay? Especially have a sincere heart. Do not be afraid of suffering and tiredness, especially suffering. When we have a suffering, what does that mean? God is testing us to see where we are on the cultivation level. And then sometimes we are so exhausted, we are tired. But in the meantime, we need to continue, especially a lot of people know that right now, especially pandemic period, a lot of people are tired at home. So, but in the meantime, it's good time for us to cultivate, to listen to the class, to study together, to improve ourselves. To listen to the class, it's not just we learn those Tao principles in knowledge. We also receive Buddha lights to make our Buddha nature reveals. Okay, so very, very important to continue to improve ourselves. If we have 1,000 members in Taiwan, he said that because he said if he cultivate 10 years, we have to cultivate 50 years. If we cultivate 50 years, all the invisible in the heavens, they have to cultivate 2,000 years. So because we have physical bodies, so when we learn something, we are very quickly to learn it. So a lot of people did not come to the temple after they received Tao, but they don't know how to take a bath. By the time they went back to the heaven, you know what? Some people took them 2 years, 3 years, 6 years, 7 years just to learn how to take a bath. But for us, you might need only 20 minutes to learn how to bath. It took them years to learn that. The reason because when they go back to heaven, okay, they do have a spirit only, and with a feeling of the physical body feeling, they can feel the pain, heat, and cold. But when they take a bath, the spirits keep spending, cannot control the position. So that's why they take them years to learn how to take a bath. Because if their thought have a little, it's not pure enough, when they take a bath, they keep spending. They couldn't control the position. So it seems so easy for us to take a bath to learn in 15, 20 minutes. But it took them years in heaven to learn how to take a bath. But they are all in the cultivation court. Very, very hard for them. So sometimes they complain. The introducer did not call me many times to bring them back to the temple. So we introduce people to receive Tao. We need to bring them back to know how to take a bath, to know the 3 treasures. Okay, introducers are very, very, very important. And then introducer also get a lot of merits. But in the meantime, we have big job to fulfill, okay? Devote oneself wholeheartedly to the Tao mission and duty. So all of us, okay, all the Saints and Buddha want us what? Sages want us dedicate ourselves wholeheartedly to the Tao mission, okay? Because we all had a big mission here. Don't forget, we make a vow in the heaven. We are not coming here by accident. No, we make a big vow. We are all Buddha reborn. Don't forget, all of us, Holy Teacher and all the Buddha keep tell us we are all Buddha reborn. But we forgot who we are. We are all Buddha reborn. We make a big vow in heaven to come down to help this universe. We come down to help the sentient being. We are not come here just to make a living for ourselves, our family. No, we had a big mission in ourselves because we are the Buddhas before. We need to continue to do that, okay? Don't forget. I remember the New York, Ohio. I'm in Texas right now. We have a lot of Nepalese. One thing, the Nepalese, they knew they are all Buddha reborn. You don't have to ask them. They knew that. We don't have to remind them. Everybody knows they are the Buddha. They are the Buddha reborn. So in their culture, because Gautama Buddha was born in Nepal, and then also Lady Bodhisattva was born in that area too. So they have very good affinities with Buddha. So they knew they are Buddha reborn. We don't have to remind them anything. So very, very fortunate and lucky for them, because when I involved with about maybe, if I involve with all the Nepalese, 80% of the people will receive that. That's a very high percentage for those people to receive that. Very, very interesting. 80% of people we met Nepalese will receive that. So there's a high percentage compared with other populations. Let's stick to the mercy and justice. Okay, so the saints, sages, deities want us to what? Stick to the mercy in our heart and justice. Keep stillness and purity. That's probably one of the most important things every day. We need to keep stillness and purity in ourselves. Use Buddha, let our Buddha nature in charge. Okay, it's not easy. So everything we do based on our conscience. No matter what other people do, don't worry about them. They always cause an effect in our daily life. So we need to maintain, we need to use our conscience in charge in our daily life. Okay, Buddha nature always involved, always in charge. Not easy. Sometimes we let our 6 organs in charge, but we need to bring our Buddha nature out, let Buddha nature in charge. You should be respected, supported, and loved by both deities and spirits. So if we can do that, what happened? All the deities, all the spirits, invisible spirits, could be involved ghosts. They will respect us. They will support us. They will love us. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we are such a person. Okay, they even include ghosts will respect us too. Okay, interesting. Not just saints, deity, or sages, but all the invisible the spirits will also respect us too, will support us too. And then also we should be loved and then admired by the sentient beings. If we do the things, help the sentient beings, and then also maintain stick with the mercy and justice, keep stillness and purity. What happened? We will be also loved and admired by the sentient being. Because you gotta know, they can see us, but sometimes we may not see all of them, okay? You should be received. You also receive all of our endless support. We should never abandon you. So all those saints, sages, deity told us, we will receive their limitless support, endless support, and they will never abandon us. They always support us. So they give us some strong advice and encourage all of us. Okay. Next one, after all the saints, sages, deities from different level of heaven coming down. Next one is the 10,000 saints and Bodhisattva. See, they, one by one, they came down. Okay. So when Holy Mother came down to the temple, man, this very, very special big event for the temple globally, not just one area, globally. So it's very special, okay? 10,000 saints and Bodhisattva. 10,000 just tell you so many of them, not just 10,000. That's one term to describe so many saints and Bodhisattva came down. Okay. This also give us some wisdom words first, and then they're going to talk about themselves. Okay, let's see what they say. Uphold one's pureness, brightness, and here should be and true nature, with true nature, and be at ease in time of confusion. Okay, there's missing words here. This is a true Tao cultivators. So want us to what? Maintain our pureness, brightness, okay, with our true natures in charge, or at ease in mind of confusion or disorders. Sometimes every day we could be confused, and we are in times of disorders. Then we need to maintain our pureness and brightness. We need to have our Buddha nature or true nature in charge. Then this is the true Tao cultivators. Okay, so especially in our daily life today, yeah, you can see the society today. So many things happen right now. A lot of unfortunate situations every day. Some people are suffering. Some people get hurt, and some people attack certain peoples. Yeah, so many things happening. But we need to maintain the pureness and brightness. Okay, with our true nature in charge. Okay, stand firm against temptations. This is a true Tao cultivator. Temptations very hard. Temptation sometimes is because of desires, or because we are pursuing human being. Holy teacher always talk about in America, we always pursue fame, power, position. We try to get wealthy. Okay, we want everything, but right now even globally, not just USA. Okay, US alone. So how do we against the temptation? Not easy, right? Not easy. But all the 10,000 saints and Bodhisattva want us to what? Stay firm, okay, against temptation. This is the true Tao cultivator. So we need to maintain that, okay? No matter what happens on this society, we need to maintain our pureness and brightness. Remember to be grateful and perform charity in difficult times. This is a true Tao cultivator, especially right now. So many people, even we have difficult times, what happened? We still have to be grateful every day. We need to perform charity. Charity is not just donate money. We could donate our time, okay, our energy, our effort to help others, okay, include sentient beings, okay, not just human beings, animals too, okay. So this is a true cultivator. Last sentence is constantly be polite, respectful, and considerate to others during the good times. This is a true cultivator. If we have good, our life seems everything seems goes very smoothly. Then in the meantime, we need to continue to be polite, respectful, and considerate to others. We treat everybody equally. Doesn't matter they are poor or rich, they are famous or not famous. They are all Buddha. Everyone is a Buddha reborn. We need to treat everybody equally, and we need to treat everybody with respect, okay? And then we also need to polite. and considerate to them. So that's one area we really have a lot of room for improvement in this society globally. Yeah, we need to treat everybody like a Buddha. Don't matter who they are, okay? Yeah, include animals too. We have to respect them too, okay? Yeah. Now, after they write some wisdom word for us, then they're going to tell us who they are. We are 10,000 saints and Bodhisattva. Okay, yeah, they came down, following Lao Mu to the maintained world. We have arrived and pay obeisance to the Lao Mu. So first thing that all the saints, Buddha, everyone, general, religion leader, patriarchs, all came down. First thing they have to pay obeisance. Maybe they take a bow to the Lao Mu in the temple. Okay, how are you worthy? Then they turn around. Ask all of us, how are you all worthy? So basically, when there's a temple in one location with the names are on. Any saints, Buddha, doesn't matter who they are, come from heaven or temporary heaven, or come from absolute heaven or temporary heaven, they have to stop, take a bow to the God and all the Buddhas. They have to, doesn't matter, they pass through the building or the house with the names are on, they have to pay their respect. Okay, they have to pay obeisance to the Lao Mu, and names are on. Okay, so everybody know that. So when you have a temple at home or a temple in someplace else, it's very special and unique. It's very precious. Okay, yeah. So we don't see them, but a lot of saints Buddha are always there. Okay, so everything when we are in the temple, we have to be careful with what we are doing and with what we wear, yeah, every day. Okay. Then they're going to give us some advice. Be respectful and sincere. Okay, they want us, every one of us, be respectful and sincere every day. What we are doing. This is a special time. Heaven and people celebrate in unity. Okay, so when you have this kind of occasion, this kind of ceremony with holy teacher, holy masters, Holy Mother visiting, so this very special time. Okay, you see all the saints, Buddhas, deities, sages, generals, patriarchs, they're also nervous because this doesn't happen too often. So heaven and people, all the human beings celebrate in unity, in one, okay, together. And then they tell us we must cherish and boost our spirits and energy to get ready for Holy Mother to come down. Waiting for the Lao Mu to speak merciful words. So Lao Mu, the God, going to say something. Okay, stop. So now go to next. 4 guardian kings in heaven. So it's one by one, all the saints Buddha will come down. Man, this is a very special occasion, a special ceremony in the temple. Doesn't happen too often. This is only one time I saw in the last 25 years. Okay, 4 guardian kings in heaven. They're going to give us some wisdoms first. With straightforwardness and honesty, one act according to mean. So all of us, we need to have a straightforwardness and honesty every day. What we do, what we think, and according to mean means middle path, without Buddha nature. Okay, without Buddha nature, with Buddha nature. Okay, middle path. Okay? And a sincere mind should get responses from the heaven and Buddha. If we have a sincere mind, we should get a response, get a feedback from the heaven and Buddha. Okay, we can feel that. Once we cultivate more and more every day, we have a sincere heart, we should feel the response from the Buddha and heavens. Okay, you can feel that. Okay, even Holy Teacher mentioned it in the Dharma class once. He said, we miss him. We thought about him. Even our Holy our predecessor too, 大德真君, great virtual sages, our 大德真君, okay, our predecessors. He said, if we miss them, just look at the sky and call them their names 3 times. They will be next to us. They will be next to us. Sometimes interesting and scary, right? You call them. We go out to propagate the Tao, try to bring people to receive Tao. And we have difficult time. Talk to the sky and call their name. They will come to help too, okay? Interesting. Hundreds of demons are blocking one's mind. Okay, so we have to be careful here. Okay. Hundreds of demons. Demons what? It's evil spirits are blocking our minds. So we have to be careful. Every day what we think, all those evil spirits are around all of us. We couldn't see them. Some people could see it. If people have yin-yang eyes, they could see them. Okay? Other demon, evil eyes around all of us. We have to. That's why Holy Teacher Buddha always want us to maintain very positive, very pure, very innocent thoughts. Do not give these evil spirits opportunity to bother us. Okay? So we need to maintain, okay, the pureness and brightness with our true nature in charge. The 10,000 deities will protect all of us and grant us peace. So if we could do that, don't let those evil spirits affect us. Sometimes we are so weak, or we are some kind of get pretty sick seriously. Then those demons get the opportunity to get close to us. So every day we got to be careful, maintain positive, pure, and bright thoughts. Don't think about evil stuff. Okay, we need to be careful to think the right thing every day, okay? Every right moment. Okay, now they're going to talk who they are, okay? We are 4 great heavenly kings, okay? Protectors of Naomu's arrival to the mundane world. Okay, so they are the 4 Buddhas come down to protect Naomu. Okay, we have arrived and then quickly pay obeisance to Naomu. So they take a bow immediately. Everyone come down. Doesn't matter Buddha, saints, sages, patriarch, or religion leaders came down to the temple. The first thing they will take a bow. The same thing we do. We go to temple. Sometimes we say hello to someone else, to some people, but we don't forget. The first thing we go to the temple, we need to take a bow in front of the altars. Okay, we need to do that first. All the saints Buddha, they do the same thing. Okay, how are you worthy? Okay, here they give us some. Conduct yourselves well during this Mother Nature Day of Spring observance. Okay, they try to make sure we take this seriously. You must not let your mind run randomly. So we need to control our mind at this moment. Don't let our mind run wildly. Okay, maintain this. Okay. And then stick to the rules, regulation of temple. Stick to the temple rules and regulation well. They can see it. They knew that sometimes our mind is out a little bit. They try to bring us back before the Holy Mother start to speak. Okay, stop. So next one. Okay, these are the 4 great heavenly kings, guardian. Okay, coming down. Next one, who is coming down? Let's see who is. Is 8 amazing great guardian Buddhas. So 8 of them coming down. See, a lot of Buddha, generals, sages, and others coming down. We can see then they're going to give us some wisdom first. See, everyone come down. So you can see to the union with the Holy Mother, with God, very, very special event. Very special event. Okay. Those four develop a little bit of kindness, heartedness. Heaven and people should be happy. Okay, so this is very important here. We need a little bit. We need to have very pure heartedness, very kind-heartedness every day in our heart, based on our conscience. We need to develop a little bit of conscience, very pure heart in ourselves. Okay, and then heaven and people will be joyful, will be very happy with all of us. If we show one evil thought, what happened? Our ancestors and descendants should be very sad because it's going to affect their position, going to affect them once we have evil thought. So every day, just think about it. How many thoughts we have every day? Even a moment, we have thousands of thoughts coming out. So if one evil thought, our ancestors, our descendants should be very sad because it's going to affect them. Don't underestimate this kind of impact to them. Okay, so that's why Saint Buddha tried to tell us the reason we have a karma. They don't. The Siddhikawa are going to talk about the reason we have a karma because our mindset, because our thought. That's why. Then they're going to tell us who they are. We are the A. Okay. We could call them King Kong. Okay. The A guardian deities. A guardian deities, the protector of Namu's arrival to the maintained world. See, when Namu came down, so many Buddhas, generals, they all came down to protect Namu. Okay, we have entered the temple and quickly pay obeisance to Namu. How are you worthless? Okay, so the same thing, they do the same thing. Then they're going to give us some few words. Keep your hands at your side, means straight up, and then stand up respectfully. Okay, so they want us to be careful, straight up. Okay, stand up respectfully. Calm the mind, quiet down your energy. Got to be very peace. Calm our mind and our energy down. Okay, yeah. Focus your mind and listen carefully to show dignity, to show our respect too. Okay, yeah. So before the Holy Mother came down, all those saints, Buddhas, deities, they try to remind all of us, okay, one at a time, okay? So this is A, guardian deities, okay? Yeah. Next one, who is coming down? The South Pole longevity Buddhas. The South Pole longevity Buddhas. Now, how old is he? Make a guess. He's very close to 1 million years old. Nobody even believe that, huh? Scary, right? We have been reincarnated. One reincarnation could be 128,000 years. Okay, one full. Okay, then we have been reincarnated 60,000 years, and he has been there for many. Over very close to 1 million years. That's unbelievable. Okay, so he probably the longest one. So he always call us little baby. We are his bao means little baby. So you're going to continue to see that. Interesting. Okay, and then he is the person always bent. When he is in the Dharma class, you can see if he channel in, you can see he bent his back. Almost 90 degrees. Yeah. We're going to see what he's going to say. He came down with him 24 immortals. Those 24 immortals always come to the temple to channel to talk to us all the time. So let's see what he would say before he introduced himself. You have an acres of your own land. I have my own. Okay, he said, we all have our own land. Okay. Whether this is a flat land or mountain, it must be cultivated into a field of blessing. What does that mean on these two sentences? Means we have an acre of our own land. This land is in our heart, in our mind. Okay, we had to cultivate. Okay, the reason inside this land we had a big temper, big bad habit, a bad temper. We have desires. We have what? Attachments. We have three poisons: greed, anger, stubbornness, or you call ignorance, and others. We need to get rid of all those stuff in this. Make sure this flat land we must cultivate into a field of blessing. That's what he is talking about. So we need to get rid of all this bad habit, bad temper, attachments, desires, three poisons: greed, anger, and stubbornness, or called ignorance. So we need to get rid and others. We need to get rid of all those stuff. Our true nature, our Buddha nature do not have originally. We need to get rid of all those stuff. That's what he's talking about. Next one, you have your own your heaven. I have my own. Here he's talking about you have your own space. I have my own. Or you have your own world, and I have my own. Okay, wherever you are, fulfilling the Tao missions make you a living sense. He wants us, wherever we are, we need to fulfill our Tao missions and duties because we are the Buddha reborn to come down to this world. We need to make us a living sense or living Buddha. If we, at the right moment, we are doing the things to help people, help living beings, sentient beings, we are the Buddha at that moment. It's not just until we pass away, we want to go back to heaven, become a Buddha or saint. No. And we are helping sentient beings, living beings at this moment to help them. We are the Buddha at that moment. Okay, just, yeah. Heaven is not the moment we go back to heaven. When we can make a family or place in harmony, in very happy stage, then we are in heaven already. It's not, so we need to create a heaven in around us. It's not a heaven for us to go back one day. So we need to make sure heaven, create a heaven around all of us. Let's see. So he's going to report who he is. And then I am I'm the Southpaw Longevity Buddha. Okay, he's the oldest one. He's leading the senior, intermediate, and junior 8 immortals. So how many total? 24 of them. And following Namu to the mundane world. So all those senior, intermediate, and junior 8 immortals, every time, a lot of times we have Dharma class, they all came down. Most of the time they are coming down. So these 24 immortals, they came down all the time. Sometimes Sir Princess, Jiahua, Bodhisattva all came down. So, but a lot of times, most of the time, these 24 immortals came down all the time. So a lot of time, they came down. So we knew most of them. Okay. The time of arrivals, we had pay obeisance to Namu. So everyone say the same thing. Okay. First, we congratulate Holy Mother. Okay, here we call Holy Mother, the same name, called Holy Spiritual Mother, Holy Mother, Namu, Huang, God. They talk about the same thing, okay? Same title. And wish her lucky and happy. And boundless longevity during the Mother Nature Day of Spring Obeisance. So basically, he tried to congratulate the Holy Mother, okay? How are you, precious ones? Okay, they asked all. Okay, now he says, this is the important sentence here. Everyone must embrace the heavenly portal and do not think randomly. Okay, they want us to control, embrace means hold the heavenly portal, which is our fourth treasure. Okay, we need to control it. Do not think randomly means we have to be no thought at this moment, prepare for the Holy Mother to come down, to talk. Okay, so they want us to. And then they have a couple sentences for all of us. Let Lao Mu's holy lights shine and benefit us with brightness and good fortune. So they hope so every time we go to temple, the Lao Mu's holy lights will shine and benefit all of us. Okay, we don't know that, but every time they go to the temple, that's why they always say that we have to go to temple as often as we can. Okay, because we receive the Lao Mu light shine and benefit all of us with brightness and good fortune. Let Lao Mu's holy lights inspire our peacefulness and joy. Okay, so Lao Mu's holy light inspire peacefulness and happiness to all of us. Haha, stop. Okay. Okay, we're going to stop here. Next time, we're going to talk about Siddhigava Bodhisattva. He's the Buddha of underworld. And then the name is Earth Store Ancient Buddha. So he has allowed some wisdom for all of us. Very interesting. So you can see Buddha, saints, sages, deities, they all keep coming down one by one before Holy Mother is going to talk later. Okay, so we're going to stop here. If I say something improperly, ask for forgiveness from the God, Buddhas, and the holy teachers and masters, and that transmitters, lectures, and all of you give me some advices. Thank you, everybody.